I'm Anne from the Physical Activity team in Active Fife, and today we're going to be looking at some strength and balance. That was something I didn't actually think I needed to worry about till I was maybe a little bit older, but actually strength and balance is really important. Scientific show that we lose about 1 to 2% of our muscle strength from when we're about 30, which means that we really need to start building up our muscle strength earlier and keep it going as we go forward. Today, I thought we'd look at, first of all, balance and then what we can do. So, how good is your balance? So, to start with, if you can make sure you've got something to hold on to in case you are a little bit wobbly. If it's a chair, make sure it's a solid chair. I'm just using a kitchen bunker. Or if you're in the office and it's a chair, make sure it hasn't got wheels on that it can go flying. So what we're going to do to start with is we're going to put one foot in front of the other. Okay? So feet are there, holding on with both hands. If you feel okay, let go with one. If you feel okay with that one, go to one finger or let go totally. Now ideally, you should be able to balance for about 30 seconds to a minute. Well, you can see I'm already starting to wobble and my ankle flexors are giving a bit of wobble as they're trying to keep me up straight. So I'm not sure how long it is, but ideally, let's see if we can stand here for about 30 seconds. Okay, I'm really wobbly today. This is not going to be good for the next one either, I don't think. Okay, so that's about 30 seconds. So hold back on till you feel fine on that side. Really, you should be able to do about a minute as most adults. Another way we can do it is by standing on one leg. Now you'll have a better leg and one that's a bit more wobbly. So pick either leg, okay, and what you're going to do, again, holding on to start with, we're going to raise one leg and balance again for 30 seconds. If you feel okay, move to one finger or away totally. They're just two different types of balancing. Okay, and yeah, I'm still wobbling. But that's okay because the ankle flexors will help right for you. If you're still unsafe at any time, make sure you hold back on. Okay, so see if you can keep that going for 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, so that's about 30 seconds, so I'm going to stop now. Okay, so if you think that was all good and your core strength and your balance is really good, you can challenge yourself. Okay, so again, we're going to stand with one foot in front of the other, holding on. Now, to make sure we're going to balance, we're going to do 10 seconds with our eyes open, and then we're going to do 10 seconds with our eyes closed, because when you close your eyes, it changes things again. Okay, if you feel unsafe, make sure you hold on to a side or the chair for what you're doing. So I'm going to try it without. Okay, you do what feels safe for you. So just go 10 seconds to start with. Okay, just so you can get an idea, and then we're going to close our eyes and see if we can do another 10 seconds. Okay, as you can see, my balance really isn't good. Now, that's about 10 seconds now. Okay, so ideally we should be able to do a bit longer, and it just shows that our balance is really important and something we all probably need to work on at all different ages. So, there's some simple strength and balance exercises that you can do that will improve and is suitable for all ages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass you over to my colleague Viv, who's going to talk you through those. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Vivian and I'm going to take you through some strength and balance activities. These can be done in your own home or if you're in the office, and I'm going to show you a seated exercise and a couple of standing exercises so that you have the option of how you want to do them. The only thing about the chair is it needs to be a fairly sturdy chair, so if you are working on a chair with wheels, you just need to be very careful that if you push out of it, the chair might slip behind you. So I need you to be aiming for a fairly sturdy type chair. Okay, so we're going to start off by sitting down. And strength and balance, as we know, is really important to get nice strong muscles and bones, and so that we can manoeuvre risky situations whilst we're out walking and we're able to keep our balance. Sitting comfortably with your lower back at the base of your chair, what I want you to do is just slide one foot forwards until the toe is just touching. And we're going to work first of all on this big muscle here in the thigh. To do this very slowly, just gently lift the leg up until you've got it as straight as possible for you. So 3, 2, 1. Then if you can, just try and lift it a wee fraction higher and then slowly bring it down. So it's a count of 5 to bring it back down to the ground. So another 3, 2, 1 and relax there. Let me just turn side on so you can see that again, and then we'll do that activity. And we'll go to aim to do 3 on each side, each leg. So lower back pressed into the chair, sitting up nice and tall, tummy tucked in, slide the toe forward so it's just touching the floor, and then gently extend for 3, 2, 1. Lift a little bit higher if you can, and then bring it back down to the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it back there. Now if you're able to, we're going to do that another 2 times. So here we go. So we're going to repeat it. Lifting up. And I just want you just to keep your normal breathing pattern, breathing in and out. Little pause, and then lift a little bit higher. You're feeling it in this muscle here. Then it comes down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into the ground, stay up nice and tall. And if this muscle feels like it can do it again, let's go. So we're looking for repetitions. So at the moment, I'm just going to go do 3 with you. But if you feel that you can, I want you to try and make it 5, just a little bit higher. And then it comes down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let's have a wee rest there. Just pad through the feet to have a wee rest. So if you're feeling that you can still do more, aim for 5. Perfect gold score 10 would be great if you can. So we're going to work towards those, build up over time. Let's do the same thing to the other side. So the toe goes forward, so it's just touching the floor, and then lengthen the leg up, just as far as comfortable, high as comfortable for you, till the leg's long, then a little bit higher, and then it comes down slowly. And it's when you lift that little bit higher that you're starting to overload the muscle and draw it back in to the ground. We keep our nice posture, carry on if you can. Breathing in and out, lift the leg up, little pause, lift a little bit higher, and then it comes back down. And again, if we're able to, do one more with me. Staying up nice and tall, lift 3, 2, 1. So this muscle at the front of the leg works. Lift a little bit higher, and this muscle here is great for helping us go out for a walk, stand up, all sort of activities of daily living, and we need it to be nice, strong, and relax there. So again, if you're able to, do another couple whilst we have a little pad through our feet. That builds up over time and gradually. And if you can manage 10 on either side, excellent. Now, we're going to do the next activity for the muscle at the back of the leg, but this is a standing activity. So to stand up, I need you to hip walk forward, so just lift your hips from side to side to the front portion of the chair. And then slide the feet underneath slightly. Put your hands on your thighs, keep your tummy pulled in, a little tilt forwards, and now push through the heels and drive to standing. Now, as soon as we get to standing, we need to do a little bit of a pad on the floor, keep the blood circulating. And then when you feel ready, I want you to turn. So you've got your chair, or if you've not got a high enough chair, lean on a desk or lean against the wall. And you want to stand with your feet about hip width apart now. So standing with your feet hip width apart, toes and heels on the ground, tummy tucked in, shoulders back and down. Just try and keep your chin parallel to the floor. And then all I want to ask you to do again is work the muscle at the back of the thigh. And that works alongside the muscle at the front. So again, it's used for walking, climbing stairs, getting in and out of our chair. So first of all, we're going to take the toe back to engage the muscle, and then stay up nice and tall, bend the knee and slowly lift for 3, 2, 1. Then it gets a little lift higher if you can, and then it comes down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 into standing. Let's repeat on that leg. So once you put the action, it's nice and tall, breathing in and out, lift the heel up, 3, 2, 1, and then squeeze that muscle there in the back of the thigh by lifting it a little bit higher, and then it comes down, and we rest there. And if you're able to, do one more with me. So we've gently pushed back, lift the heel for 3, 2, 1, and again, lift a little bit higher and slowly back down towards the ground. And then we're going to rest there, but if you're able to, do another couple, get your 5 in, or if you're able to do more than that, up to about 10 of them would be ideal. A little pad in between just to give yourself a little bit of a rest. And then let's do the same thing to the other side. So you're now standing on that leg that's just been working. Opposite leg is going to push back, toe onto the ground. Then bend the knee and lift the heel. 3, 2, 1. And then lift a little bit higher if you can. And then slowly back down towards the ground. Into that rest position. If that was enough, rest there. Otherwise, let's press the leg back again. Bend the knee and lift the heel up. 3, 2, 1. Little pause, then lift a little bit higher, and then it comes back down to the ground. Nice and slowly, 5 counts to bring it back down, so slower on the way back down. One more with me now, so push the foot back, thinking about that lovely posture. Lift the heel up. Lift it a little bit higher if you can, and then it comes down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, you can keep going if you need to do a few more. Feel that muscle working. You'll have a little pad in between from here. Okay, so just doing as much as you're able to do. Always make sure it's comfortable for you. But you want to feel the muscle working whilst we're doing this one. The next one's going to work the muscles of the legs again, and this time at the same time working all the way around the thighs as we go. So we're doing a little bit of a bend, and again this one is about helping us bend and stand back up again, but also helping with getting out of our chairs. So pull in the belly button, look forwards, and then you just lead with your bottom, bend your knees and lead with your bottoms. If you're imagining you're sitting down on a chair behind you, so we sit down for 3, 2, 1, hold it there. Drop a little bit lower if you can, and now you're going to push through your feet up to standing slowly. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go again, if that felt okay. So just breathing in and out, your normal breathing pattern. Hold it. Drop a little bit lower if you can. And now 5 to stand up. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more to go. Keep breathing in and out, remember. Bend the knees. Keep your tummy tucked in nice and tight. Keep looking forwards. And then push a little bit lower if you're able to, and then back up to standing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Look at pad in between. Now, use that as the rest if you need it to, or if you want to do some more, carry on. Remember, aiming for 10. We're going to build up over time. So if you manage to do 3 this week, try and do another set of them later on this week, and then maybe by next week you'll be able to manage 4. And then gradually then we'll be able to get up to 10 if we're able to. Okay. And back from here. Now one last activity, and I'm going to ask you to do this one sitting back down again. So find that chair that you were using and have a wee seat from there. Okay. For this activity, we're going to do it slightly forward on the chair, so the front portion of your chair. So you're going to come hip walking forwards to the front portion of your chair, and this activity is going to help strengthen round the sides of the thigh muscles. So what I want you to do is just very gently lift the leg a little bit, take it over to the side, pop the toe down, lift it up and bring it into the middle. So same to the other side. You lift the leg up, little push over and bring it in to the middle. And for this time, we're going to do 3 to one side and then 3 to the other. Again, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Hands can hold on to the chair if you need it to help you feel steady. And it's just gentle lift and tap to the side. Now, the higher you get the knee, the more work it's going to be doing. You can also start to feel it in your tummy, so just gently lift up and breathing in and out. Slowly, and tap down, bring it in and back down again. And then let's do 3 to the other side. So gently lift up and it comes over, lift and back down, and do the same again. lift, and it goes over. And then last time to the side, little lift over and bring it down. And then to finish off with, you're just going to push yourself back into the chair so that we're sitting comfortably. Thank you very much for joining us. Remember to do strength and balance. You should be doing at least twice a week. So do repeat these activities again at another time. Thank you.